Well, gang, made it to Pineapple Junction. Been here about, a little over an hour. Just like I remembered it. But it's really pretty dead. There's only one other camper. They're down there. And there's the Pineapple Junction sign. And the sun is out now. I'm not expecting it to stay that way. So I want to get some, what do I need to do? Oh, I just need to set up the refrigerator and I'm done. So I can cook some of those great leftovers from yesterday and enjoy. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hey guys, we're up here at Pine Junction. It's a nice little park. There's only a few campsites. Like I said in last year's video, there's it's put on by the equestrian group here in New York, and most of the time the weekends are packed with horseback riders because there's so many trails up here. But the claim to fame on YouTube is Kevin Towns from his Getting Along Alone. He's made claims of Bigfoot and lights floating through the trees, chasing campers out of here, leaving all their gear. Those campers were either in the site I'm in or the one next to me, but the one next to me doesn't really look like a site because there's no fire ring. So it must be this one. We're going to find out. That's why we're up here. Should be pretty alone during the week. There's only one other camper here. Just like when he was here, though he's camped at a different site, and I don't know how he could see what he is seeing at that site that he's claiming to be in. So we'll find out. We'll see what it's all about. Right now I'm just going to hit into these nachos and salsa, and then reheat some of the leftovers from yesterday, the shrimp and tortellini. So just got to reheat that and I'll be good to go. Alright, stick around, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. It's nice and peaceful up here at the Pineapple Junction campground. I had a very, very nice drive coming up here. I took 66 out of Marionville to 321, and 321 basically skirts the reservoir all the way up to New York. You actually join on to 364, I believe it is, and one other road, I forgot its name and I'm sorry, it takes you up to 86, and then it was west 2 exits and then back on the back roads again to get here. So it was really nice. The drive up along the reservoir is really worth seeing. If you ever find cheap gas and you have time to take that drive on a Sunday, do it. It's well worth it. It's really beautiful. So here we go, a couple more days camping. This is good. Retirement's when? A few more years. Okay, here's all you guys. Here's another couple good days in the woods, and we'll see you tomorrow for breakfast. There you go. No beer. I brought one new one to try, and I had one earlier, so that's the name of that tune. Until tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. Nice to sit here and watch this on a Monday and not be in the office. I can't tell you how nice. I'm just about ready to get this day started. Gotta get that coffee. Good morning, folks. I'm up. I got my coffee, had my meds. Thinking about breakfast. Thinking about what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Thinking about one of those breakfast bowls that nobody has yet chimed in to name. But we'll just call it the breakfast bowl then. So anybody that was here last night when I went to bed is now gone. So I basically have this place all to myself. Except for the park workers. They were here cutting wood before 7 o'clock this morning. How nice. Alright, we're going to go for a breakfast bowl this morning, I believe. That's our choice. Onion, jalapeno,
eggs and some bacon. So, I'm making myself a big mess here, and I usually try to stay organized. And there comes the cardboard. I don't have any cheddar cheese, which sucks, but hey. So we put the bacon in like that. I know I cracked an egg, and there it is. There we go. One egg. Clean off my hands, don't want no salmonella or whatever they call it. You know, I don't have my big chopper knife. I grabbed the first one I felt, so I'll take the smaller half. I'm always thinking I should be using rubber gloves when I do this because I'm going to regret it later, but it is what it is. All right. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know if you can hear those park workers steadily chopping down trees. Heard 3 trees go down already this morning. Like I said earlier, they've been here since before 7. If I was one of those people that slept late, I'd probably be a little upset, but since I'm up before the sun, it didn't bother me. I'm going to sprinkle some Parmesan on there because I don't have cheddar, like I said. Yeah, I'm so particular. Maybe a little OCD, I don't know. Probably could have chopped up a couple of those, or at least one of those little colorful peppers. Throw it in there. Alright. And there goes work email, and I got a feeling I'm going to hear that all 3 days while I'm out here. So that's that. Top it off with some cheese. That'll make a racket. Alright, now we got to fire up the griddle, get it ready, and we'll start cooking.
Alright, let's get that breakfast bowl on the fire, cover up, go enjoy some more coffee and a smoke, and we'll let her cook. Come back and check on it in a few. I was over yonder sitting in my chair and hearing the bacon sizzle, so let's check it out. Oh yeah, she be getting there. Another few minutes. That looked good. Smells good too. Alright, I think we're about done. Ready to take it off the heat. Put it on a plate, let it cool a little bit. Ah, dang, that's hot. Before I can actually get into eating this. There you have it, sizzling good. Whew. We'll let that cool off for a while, and then we will enjoy when it gets to that edible temperature, for sure. Hey everybody, had my dinner, the balance of the tortellini and shrimp. I'll take a stroll back here and see how many big ass trees they cut down, because it was thundering in there today when they're cutting them down. They were down at 2:30, and I was going to take a walk, see what it's all about. So apparently this is a truck trail. Well, we'll find out. That looks interesting. So yeah, I walked down the road about 100 yards, and then there was a road off to the right, which led me back here to a couple more camping spots. Oh, I should zoom out. And definitely just pinned on a tree. There's a camping spot. Nice big fire ring and a picnic table. Nice. When they open this back up, I'm going to have to come back here and check this out. So this area, just like in Pennsylvania, it looks quite a bit like an old drill site. It's got the same kind of ground, the same kind of pushed up dirt done by bulldozers to get in here and level it out for the pumps. So there's only one campsite down this road. I'm sure you could probably camp here as well, but there's no sign for it. But yeah, it's probably an old well site converted over to a campsite, which is nice. It's great when they put the land to use like that, as long as people take care of it. Well, that's something you don't see every day, a knife tree. It's out here in the middle of the woods, growing a knife. The sad thing is you come across a fire pit like this and you know it's been used a lot. It's pretty well full of ashes. Silver paint I can't explain, but the trash, I see that and just reminds me of the old ad from the 70s with the Indian crying as he watches the pollution flow down the river. It's exactly what it reminds me of. It's just sad. People don't respect where they're at, and they're going to wonder why they lose things. So, all right. Time to head back, and I'll show you all the wood they cut down. Well, it's evening, and I'm looking for bear or deer or some wildlife other than the nice songbirds we have. And there's nothing. Okay, here's the wood. That's a lot of trees they cut down. It really is, and they're not done. Amazing. I don't know how far back up the road they went, but this stuff's all pretty torn up. So this is a road I came in on that way where the equipment's at. And I noticed this sign. It says if you pack it in, pack it out. It's common sense. Don't litter. And this is where all the wood's at. You can build a couple of houses with that. And it's some pretty freaking big equipment too. We'll check it out. Alright, that's a big log grabber. That'll give you a hug, alright. Feeling lonely? Yeah, that baby will give you a hug. No doubt. I'm sure it would hurt too. Unless you can fit in that hole, that may be the smallest it goes. I don't know. Just speculating. It's called the timberjack. It's big. Yep. Tires are as tall as I am. There's another big piece of equipment. Picks up lumber and cuts it too. Oh. If they're here tomorrow, I'm going to see if I can go back there and watch. Oh yeah, that's pretty amazing piece of equipment. I guess you could switch the heads on this thing. This has got a grabber on the front too. And it's got this piece with the chainsaw on it. Probably cuts it into lengths. Feed it through there, just guessing. You know, I watch Discovery Channel too much, I guess. I don't know. But it's a big one. And we got the front end loader. Just parked in the woods, waiting to go back to work tomorrow. Okay. So that's what's going on over here. From what I was told by the ranger I spoke to today, that is called daylighting. So they thin out the forest to let more daylight get to the forest floor. And start the growth of new trees. So right now, as you can see through here, there's really nothing growing up on the floor but ferns and pretty flowers. But yeah, it's mainly just ferns. Alright, back to camp, chill for a little bit, and it's bedtime. Good morning, everybody. Another non-eventful night. Quiet. We're expecting storms, but nothing happened. It's bypassed here, which is a first for me, and I'm rather grateful for. So, yesterday I had a visit from an old co-worker who lives near here. He was the vice president of the company. I took his place. His wife sent along some awesome banana bread. And in lieu of breakfast, that's what I had with my coffee. There's still a little bit left for a snack this afternoon, but it's scrumptious, and it was good. So today, probably take the drone up, try and get down to the creek, which is down the hill over here. Otherwise, it's just chill. Tomorrow morning, it's pack up and head home. There's a honey-do list waiting for me, so we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Mommy ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, so the saying goes. Alright, we'll check back in with you later as I listen to these lumberjacks continuing their hard work of felling trees on a beautiful morning here in New York. Yeah, the sun is really bright, and it's nice and warm because it's like 68 in the shade up here. But what I wanted to say was, and I think you people from watching previous videos know, I try to leave places in better shape than I found them. And then I find this. You know, it's utterly disgusting. At least throw your human waste into a Walmart bag and take it home and throw it away. It's just so wrong. I've already hit up all the campsite fire pits and cleaned up beer bottles and cans, and haven't been down here yet though. Running out of room. Room for garbage and room in my truck to take garbage home in. But this is just crazy. People don't care. You know, you get a place like this that's free to use. The least you could do is take care of it. This is the fastest way to get these places closed up. There's a fire pit over here. It's just full of household waste. Cups, bowls. There's an old puzzle strewn about. Last year that fire pit wasn't there, so seems like someone brought a household truck worth of stuff and burned it. Oh. Yeah, pretty sad. Pretty sad. I don't know what people think. Really. Old field of tennis shoe in this pile. I don't know what the rest of that is. Press board of some sorts. But yeah. Just wrong on a lot of levels. And when they close it up, people wonder, whoa, what happened? There you have it. Good afternoon, everybody. Time to think about some lunch. Since I had that great banana bread this morning with my coffee, and there was a bit of it. It was good. I forewent the breakfast So it's going to be breakfast for lunch. I got some biscuits to reheat and gravy to use up. That's leftovers from this past weekend out in the A&F. I was busy out picking up trash around the campground. So there's plenty of it there. Little Mr. Towns drove through yesterday and didn't bother to stop and pick up anything. Or stop and say hello. So what are you going to do? Some people just don't care. So with that, we're going to get on to making some biscuits, heating up the gravy, and we'll probably take the drone up for a flight. Check things out from the sky. Till then, thanks for watching. must say that breakfast bowl really hit the spot. Definitely delicious. You can hear these guys cutting trees. They've already felled 4 big ones that have come crashing to the ground. And something wild in the woods crackling through. It's either a squirrel or it might be a bear, but I haven't seen it. There were no bumps in the night. Amazing. The scariest thing I found here, I see you, with a face carved in the tree above it. And if that's as scary as it gets, so be it. But yeah, there were no bumps in the night, no lights, no booze. Just nice and quiet. But this time of year, what you can see on top of the joey here, all those little black specks, that's all crap from the gypsy moth caterpillars. Now it's only hitting right here, it's not hitting over by the fire pit where I'm sitting. But yeah, you can see it on the back of here on the toolbox. See it on the bed of the truck. But yeah, nothing I want to stand around underneath for a while, at least. But it depends on what tree you're at and what they like. So where I'm sitting over here, no issues. And here's one of those culprits that are leaving poop all over. Hey everybody, it's getting to be around dinner time and last night here. I'm down to slim pickings, so it's a couple of hot dogs, and that's it. We're going to chill the rest of the night, hopefully get a good sunset picture with the drone. Chill a little bit more and head to bed. And then tomorrow it's time to pack up and head home, unfortunately. But there's always next time. Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing well, enjoying the finally summertime. All the trees have greened out and it's beautiful out. The bugs too, the bugs too. It's been a great couple of days up here at Pineapple Junction. The only complaint I have is A, the people that leave all the litter. I have 3 bags of litter picked up while I was here. And B, this time of year you got a lot of the gypsy moth caterpillars picking certain trees and sitting up there chowing and pooping. So if you hear something that sounds like rain on the canopy, it's not rain. So it's poop. But anyways, it was a good couple of days here. I visited with an old friend, came down, visited with a very nice ranger who gave me some tips on a good spot down at South Valley, right next to a stream. So he gave me directions to get there. I see Mr. Kevin Town drive through from Getting Along Alone, but I guess he really doesn't like to socialize with his subscribers. And at first he put on the brakes because he knows who I am, and second he hightailed it out of here and never came back. So, oh well. I remember his video from the 70s saying how nice it was when everybody communicated and talked and had a beer or a hot dog. Oh well. But yeah, this is a good park. I enjoy it. It's a little bit out of the way for me, but it's just another nice place. You can come for free. There are no amenities. Okay, there's no water, there's no electric, there's no sewer, there's no bathrooms. You have to bring all that yourself. So is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. Generally used by horse people. Mostly the weekends are full. And like I said in my last video, each site has 2 metal poles put in the ground to tie the horses up at. That way they don't get tied to trees and hurt the trees. The daylighting across the street continued today, but it's part of, I guess, reproducing the forest rather than just having ferns underneath all the big dark trees. It gets pretty dark back in there, so I can understand that. So until next time, which is probably another week and a half, 2 weeks again. We do have a trip planned for North Carolina the second week of July, and we do have a family trip planned at the end of July, and that'll be fun. Places we've both been to before, but places we like. So, and the one we can take the kids to because they don't feel like driving to North Carolina. So otherwise, thanks for watching. I'm going to say it again, even though I said it the first time in my last video at the ANF. Please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And have a good night, and we'll catch you in the morning for breakfast before we pack up and head home. Thanks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Thanks again, guys. Hey guys, I know I said I was going to bed. I just wanted to point out one more thing before I do. While I was cleaning up, I found half a sandwich. Pretty fresh, probably from those people sitting in the car. But I placed it on this stump. I also have a trail camera set up looking at it. So if any critters are going to be coming up here, or hey, Bigfoot, strange lights, who knows? Right? I'll see if I can get it. Right now I seriously doubt anything is going to get it. I'm going to run the generator, so that noise will probably scare them off, but who knows? Worth a shot, right? Good morning, everybody. 6:30 in the morning. Sunny sunrise this morning. And the temperature's not that bad. 60 outside, 71 inside. Very comfortable. Nothing like earlier in the spring or last fall, but very comfortable. So a few minutes here, it's going to be time to get up, cook that final breakfast, start packing up. We'll see you outside. Good morning, everybody. Get the coffee going, get the breakfast going, and just cook up the rest of the peppers, onions with some scrambled eggs and bacon, and start packing up and heading home. As for bumps in the night, there were none. The bait's still there. Camera's still there. I was up each night here at 2 o'clock in the morning. There were no lights, no screams, no dark monsters. Amazing, isn't it?
Alright folks, it's time to start chopping up some peppers and onion, clearing out the fridge, a little lighter to take it home. Yeah. If I had more food, I'd probably stay out another day or two, but I could go into town. It's about 5-6 miles. Pick up some more food, but I don't want to leave everything just sitting here set up. So I'll head home, work on the honey-do list, clean up the gear, chill for a couple more days. There's a heat advisory at home. It's already in the 80s. It's 8:45, 20 to 9 here in New York, and it's not even 65 yet, so I'm going to be running into some heat. Fine by me. It's summertime. That's what it's about. So I'm going to make a plan on coming back up here and hit South Valley and take the ranger's suggestion on the campsite he talked about next to the stream. He said it's really pretty, really nice. You take your time getting down the road. That sounds pretty familiar. So we'll do that. Still want to hit up some different areas in the Allegheny National Forest this year that I've not been to. If gas prices weren't such an issue, I'd take a Sunday drive or a Saturday drive on one of those weekends where I'm not out and about and actually go hunt for a new place. It's always difficult once you set up camp somewhere and you want to go look somewhere else. You have your van lifers that pick up their van and just leave and hope they have their spot when they come back. So can't do that when you're using a camper, unless you really lock everything up with yourself, with your camper and your car, truck, whatever you're driving. Generally, as you guys probably can tell, I just like to sit and chill, relax, read, and stay away from hectic life. I did hike down to the the creek over here down the hill, looking for signs of anything that would go bump in the night. There's a couple spots of deer droppings, old overgrown four-wheeler trail, and that was about the extent of it. No sign of man really down there. No garbage, no footprints, no nothing. So, sometimes I think people make stuff up just to get views. Or tell a great story. This is an unusual pepper that had that many seeds in it for these little guys. I do like peppers, I do like onions. I think I said it earlier that these little peppers have a lot more flavor. They just add some nice color and crunch. Chef I am not. I like to spare my fingers. I also gotta say that spending time outside like this, 5-6 days, is making retirement look so much better. But got bills to pay. The amount of difference between retiring at 62 and 67 is about $800 a month, so I don't want to give that away either. Well, I don't want to give my life away for any one company. It's a shame that you work 50 years of your life to enjoy 11 years of retirement. Something's not right about that. Now with these younger people, they've raised that retirement age to what, 72? Life expectancy is 78. You get 6 years. Which is just ridiculous. Once you reach that age, 60, 62, 65 even, you're allowed to retire with full benefits. Your health care should be paid for, and you shouldn't be paying any more taxes. That's my personal opinion. Once you stop working, that's it. Shouldn't pay property taxes, shouldn't be paying school taxes. Shouldn't be paying any taxes, except maybe sales tax when you go shopping. The government's got everybody by the balls, regardless of who's in office. They want their money. It was like, I don't know if you realize it, but in the early 90s, New York State here tried to tax the Indians, and there are 10 reservations here in New York. Tried to tax the Indians here to Seneca Nation for sales tax for people not from the reservation. So anybody can go on a reservation, buy gas and smokes and whatever else they're selling, because Indians don't pay tax and prices are generally less expensive. New York wanted to come in and tax them on sales to non-reservationists. And that started a very long fight. They blocked highways and started fires, and eventually the Indians won out based on a treaty from years ago. And that's one they had to honor. That's a good thing. All right, let me get this fire hooked up and get ready to start cooking this. Here we go. Breakfast. Time to chow. Then slowly start packing up. But I'll probably need some time to digest this before I actually start packing up. So bear with me. Alright, starting to get cooking here.
Ed,
So if your primary concern right now is inflation,
we could stop it in 30 minutes.
why?
Sorry. Waiting for that to get in there. Didn't really need to put butter on the bacon. That was, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? I know it looks like a lot. That stuff cooks down. It's mostly water. But the color looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah. These aren't the biggest eggs. Generally, I would put them in a bowl and mix them up. That's one thing I need to get myself is a nice collapsible bowl. I may even have one, just not gonna dig for it this time. Definitely gonna need some fresh pepper. A little bit of salt. Which is pink Himalayan salt. That's looking good. get it to solidify a little bit. It's actually the first time I'm really doing eggs on the griddle, so other than those breakfast cups are right. I'm cooking on the griddle, I'm using the griddle for heat. Indirect at that. Let's let this cook away.
Alright everybody, trip's over, unfortunately. Been a great 6 days out in the woods, in nature, thanks to Pennsylvania and the state of New York. Very beautiful areas. If you get a chance to visit, please do. Remember to keep it clean. Took me a little bit longer to break down this time. I was searching for caterpillars. They've been stuck on everything, so that was kind of crazy. I don't want to take them home. They're not friendly to the environment. There's a lot of leaf litter coming down today, as well as a lot of crap. So we'll take this 2.5 hour drive home and take our time, listen to some tunes. We gotta set everything back up again and clean it, right? That's what you gotta do. So hope we catch you next time again. Hope you like, subscribe if you haven't. If not, I get it. No biggie. But I do appreciate it if you do. And we'll catch you next time. Try another week and a half or so and probably be somewhere back in the ANF. Try and find definitely somewhere new. So stick around. Thanks again for watching.